Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Sharp4rex. Yes, this is Sharp4rex. Can see it here. Sharp4rex. Sharp4rex is a trading community and we trade sharp levels. This community has a system that it thrives on. We do not trade concepts. And in Forex trading, you don't trade concepts, you trade a system. The system means that it is something you have tried and tested and it works. Now with Sharp4rex system, it is called a hybrid system. And now within this hybrid system, we have mini systems, about 4 to 5. What it means is that you can use just one mini system alone within the hybrid system to fire. You could as well also just use the hybrid main system for all, which I like to use. I need both. So without wasting much time, I just want to give a recap of my trades on Friday that I caught on gold. Certainly, it'll just be snippets of it and not go into the details. Sharp4rex community members, those within the in-house, understand everything and are able to catch these same trades. So it's just going to be very brief. Now we're on the daily chart on gold. This is forex.com. And if you have a look at it, you can see that gold has just been going upwards and then moving upwards, giving all-time highs and all that. But that is not what we just use to trade. You have to look out for certain specific things. So I came there, I saw something specific. And what was it? I had my daily levels there. Look at them. Of course, I have my H4 levels as well, but can see my daily levels. Then you realize that it's sniffed one, and then it's rejected one. So a daily level was rejected. Fine. Is that all? Once a daily level has been rejected, does not necessarily mean that you just start trading. No. It is only show you an intent in a particular direction. That's all. So the rejection means that it's an intent in a particular direction. So for you to now execute, see what is within it, you now need to go to a lower time frame. So based on our system, we have two different ways of finding direction. We have the pattern and then the candles. So we can use a pattern, which also has about two types. The QM, which we don't use that often, and then the almighty pattern. People within my community understand what that means. To find a direction, or we use the candlesticks. So two different ways. So in this case, I want to use the candle, not the almighty pattern. So I have my rejection on the daily. So what do? I go to a lower time frame to find out what is going on there. And in the lower time frame, you can see that prior to the market closing, I had certain levels. And in our system, you would understand that there are levels that you look out for on the previous day to help you find your trade on the next day. So I already had my intent. And in having the intent, now I need to execute a trade. How then do I go about executing this trade? Fine. So whilst I was waiting on this particular time frame, I decided to say no. From experience and and I went on a lower time frame, further than what I was on. And on that lower time frame, I got an early entry, as in this first one. But how did I get that? Of course, the details will be done later. But in this particular scenario, you realize that I had the levels to within the 15-minute time frame. Then I had a breakout there. Certainly, as a trader, you should know that breakouts are important anyway. Aside the breakout at the other confluences, so which meant that when price was coming back, I was expecting some buys within this levels, these periods. So I said, okay, Since price was coming, I could buy from any of these levels. But I said no, from experience. I have a very high win rate due to what I use, and based on that, I needed to get it at a specific level. It was trying to scare me by running down so fast. I said, well, you can do whatever you want. We take our pips. And what did I do? I waited for it to come to this particular level. And this level is a big level. People within the community will understand. And if you want to know further, you can DM me. Don't forget, watch well. You can see there's some zone here. There's something within here highlighted. You can see it. Look at it. Highlighted. So that is why we say with Sharp4rex, you see the chart looking simple, looking naked, but there's a lot of meat inside. A lot of information is within. So when price came, I just waited. It came to the level to buy. If I was to buy from here, what would I have gotten? I would have been getting about how many pips? SL. That's about 70 pips SL, thereabouts. So I said no. I dragged it down to this one. Then that would have been giving about 70 to 72 pips SL. I said no. Based on my experience, I waited it to get it at my particular level because there were some other confluences which you cannot see here. And I picked my first entry from here. And this entry, honestly, would have been giving me some 16 pips, but I pulled it down to about 26, 25, 26 pips SL. And then that was what gave this. And then the target was to go up there. Of course, there's a reason how I got this H4 level as well. And the higher time frame, you see. After getting this one, which was an early entry bonus based on experience, I now waited for the actual entry that most of my guys, even if you're new in my system, even a week old, you would have caught this one. That was the second one. I then had my confluence that appeared that I was looking for, having had the daily intent, which was a rejection. H1 also now gave me the confirmation, and that was when I took this entry. And when I took this particular one, some people within my community understand that within this period of taking a trade, the targets are usually a bit different. So you have a trade within a trade. So what did I do? I just decided to target. You see this line I was drawing, this shaded portion, just slightly above it. And you can see it went slightly above it. And that also gave about 150 pips. This one, the target was about 300 and something pips. But then here was about 200. Was it? Yeah, about 250 pips. Fine. So this was the second entry. Now, if we put this aside, another mini system within the hybrid system gave me this entry, this third one. What it meant was that some caught this sell, but I know where it was coming from. And I said, no, it was just a pullback to buy. And since it was just a pullback to buy, I waited for it. It gave me some confluences. I could have bought from here. You notice the body of the candle closed above this. But then, what did I do? As usual, sniper got it below it because there were some confluences. And also, for the very sharp level, very sharp, cut it. Sharp one here, sharp one here, sharp one here. At Sharp4rex, we don't joke. This also came and then moved. How many pips here too? 140 pips. This and this were closed. I also holding this. Then let's come here again. You'll notice that even at this place as well, what did price do? When it gave me all this, I realized that no, it had shown a certain magnet around here. And in Forex trading, the market or price will always create some magnet somewhere and must get there. Once a magnet has been created, it has to get there. And if you are smart enough to detect those magnets, you always will use them as targets if you're already in the trade, or you wait for them there to pick your trades. So once I saw the magnet, I said, oh, another one. So when it came back, same place, And I'd already gotten a system here that I used to also catch this one early again. Another sniper, just 20 pip SL. Look at it. Yeah, this fourth one. That one moves so fast. I think I was able to screenshot this. It's in my YouTube channel and community. I mean, the MT5 when the trade was moving. It also moved fast. When it got around here, I think I wanted to close, like take the full trade and go, but I took partials and then left it. Then before I realized, I think I had something to do, got back and it had already shot up. TP was hit. After hitting TP, it had come back to the level. And I had already gotten RE had taken place. So I said, no, with the RE, people don't know what it is. If you want to know, DM. Once there was RE, oh, I knew it was going up again. And then it had already given a first mitigation here. First one here. So when it came back, I fired again. Another fire here. And it went up. So somewhere around here, I took partials and I've left this till the market closed. So if it opens, they start getting this place. So you can see the number of trades that we're taking on one pair. Add the pips. You can see that is why at Sharp4rex in-house, we are pip takers. We take the pips. This is how I got it. So please, if you want to learn how to trade this way, nothing is hidden. The chart looks simple, not looking nice or interesting, but then a lot of information is in there. And in-house, catching the pips. So if you want to learn how to trade this way, send me a DM. But you must understand that in trading, you come in with a mind of learning. Learn the system. Don't go learning concepts. Learn the system and follow the system. The same system that will give you a pen, a book, buy you a book, is the same system that will buy you a house. The only thing is that in trading, promotion is done by increasing your lot size, and the same system can give you the house. If you promote yourself, you don't need the permission of a boss. Thank you so much.